Let's take a deeper look at Vedas and understand its principle format and how it applies itself and where it applies itself. Bhagwan Shankaracharya ji, in the commentary on the Brhadaranyaka Upanishad introduction, he writes about the concept of Vedas. So I'll read a little bit and we can sort of dissect what is said here. Acharya writes, Sarvopi ayam vedaha pratyaksha anumanabhyam anavagata ishta anishta prapti parihara upaya prakashana paraha. All of Veda, Sarvopi ayam vedaha, it is prakashana paraha. It is having its purpose as revealing something. Prakashana paraha. What does it reveal? Ishta anishta prapti parihara upaya. The means to attain what is desirable and to get rid of that which is undesirable. Means joy, attaining joy and getting rid of sorrow. But where does Vedas operate? Pratyaksha anumanabhyam anavagata. If those means are not known by pratyaksha and anumana, there is where Vedas reveal those particular methods through which one can remove their sorrows and one can reach or attain some form of joy. Now, do I need Vedas to tell me to go after joy or to get rid of sorrow? Bhagwan Shankaracharya ji writes, Sarva Purushanam Nisargata eva. It is natural for all beings, all living beings to what? Tat prapti pariharayoho. To either go towards joy, wanting to attain something, or wanting to get rid of something, i.e. sorrow. It is ishtatva, it is most desired, it is common to all. But interestingly, Acharya writes something else here, drishta vishayacha. But when it comes to drishta vishaya, meaning that which is available for me to cognize via my sense organs, things I can see, smell, taste, touch, etc. Drishta vishayacha ishta anishta prapti parihara upaya jnanasya pratyaksha anumanabhyam eva siddhatvat na agama anveshana. That if I have to deal with a problem which is drishta to me, means it is cognized through my senses, then the means to accomplish the removal of that problem or to achieve that particular goal, if pratyaksha, meaning my sense organs and my sense perception, and anumana, inference based on sense perception, if my inferential analysis and my sense organ perception can achieve that or accomplish that, what? Either solving a problem or attaining a particular goal, then in such matters, na agama anveshna. There is no need to enter into agama, meaning Shastra, Veda. Veda's entry, there is no need if you have to do problem solving at the level of the drishta, meaning the world of the five senses, seeing, smelling, touching, tasting, etc. However, where do Vedas come into the picture? Nacha asati janmantara sambandhi atma astitva vijnane janmantara ishta anishta prapti parihara ichha syat. Swabhavavadi darshanat. In the case of, the common man, natural disposition of common man, what is said by Sri Shankaracharya ji? That in the case of someone who does not think that after this janma, that there is something which continues or goes forward, janmantara sambandhi atma astitva, if they do not have this understanding or they do not accept this understanding that there is something which is there, which goes beyond this body, goes beyond this particular birth, then they will not want janmantara ishta anishta prapti parihare ichha. They will not have a desire to remove, problems for next life or lives hereafter. And this is seen, Swabhavavadi means like Charvaks, etc., who do not accept the materialist schools, who do not accept, another birth or life after death. So then who will enter into Shastra? The concluding line in this paragraph is given, Tasmat Janmantara sambandhi atma astitve. Janmantara ishta anishta prapti parihara upaya visheshecha. Shastram pravartati. One will get engaged in Shastra only if one thinks, chalo, Janmantara sambandhi atma astitve. That there is some Atma which goes and transcends this body. So there is this Atma, there is an Atma which right now has sambandha, which has a relationship with this particular birth, and it will also go past also this birth into another birth. And therefore, having accepted a future birth, having accepted that there is a continuity of the jiva, of the embodied jiva, then such a person goes to Shastra, goes to Veda to find out the means to remove problems and secure for themselves a better status, a better and higher quality life form and experience in future lives. Janmantara ishtanishta prapti parihara upaya visheshecha shastram pravartati. So Shastram, Vedas will become useful to me if I am thinking, next life, how do I get which is ishta for me? Ishta prapti. And how do I get rid of anishta, what is undesirable to me? How do I remove that in my next life, in future births? Otherwise, as mentioned earlier, if it is drishta vishaya, if it is available to us here and now, if it is a result that we want here and now, then agamadna and veshana. You don't need to enter into scriptures if you are looking for the simple solving of problems here and now. If you don't think there is life after death, if there is another body to be had, another birth to be, accomplished, to be received, then there is no need to enter into Shastra. Shastra only comes into the picture, Vedas come into the picture when you are looking at solving problems beyond this life, beyond this birth. So when we ask the question, how do we know what is authoritative? How do we know that what is said in Vedas is authoritative? Ask yourself this question. Whatever I am looking for, seeking in Vedas, whatever answer to whatever question I am seeking, is it with regards to the world of sense objects, with regards to the world of the physical realm? What is in front of me here and now? Bhagwan Shankaracharya ji writes, if we are looking for understanding things of the immediate, of this life, and for solving problems of this life and this life only, then that by itself, you do not need to enter into Vedas. That is natural to all human beings. For example, if there was a fire lit next to me, I wouldn't need to go to Vedas to learn or to understand that I should get away from the fire if I'm feeling hot. Does anyone need to go to Vedas to learn that? However, if I want to understand, in my next life, how do I ensure that I don't suffer as much as I have suffered in this life? Janmantara ishta prapti. For next life, for future lives, how do I secure for myself higher quality and better quality, more happy life? Then Vedas become useful to me. Vedas become relevant to me. We're going to dive into this more as we continue this discussion on Vedas, on Pramana, on the authority of the Vedas. And we may even go later on. You can let me know in the comments if you're interested in understanding how grammatical analysis of Vedas is done. So let me know in the comments below if you would like to have or see videos on these type of analysis. Until next time, stay curious.